Okay, guys, here I am. This is me. Um, let's see what we've got. Now, I think I've dragged this on way too long, and I've got a few problems, and I will try to address these problems as I can. I don't know how easy it is to solve these issues, but first and foremost, we've got Warden of Justice here being dead right now. That's not the best, as you know. And we've got money issues. We don't have a lot of money, and we don't have these refilling things refilling as quick as they would, as we would prefer them to refill. And we've got these running about bitches that plague us with their pure existence, and I'm pretty sure that they are clearing these things, and that's why we are not getting as much out of these thingies as we would like. Um, this is just refill, which is great. Yeah, okay. So that's 10,000 gold, but you know, money is very, 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 very tight in this one. Very tight. So even though we are, oh, that's also very nice. Very, very nice. We might even get some scrolls out of this. That's pretty good. Yeah, not the best scrolls ever. Divine Intervention, by the way. Not a scroll, it's parchments. It's been a while since I last played this. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, we have Grandmaster Life. Haha, that's nice. Pretty nice. I can't revive my guy, can I? Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Do I have potions on everyone? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I remember I just killed someone around here. I did that. Well, I need to endurance and pathfinding, and I have these guys. You know, these guys are numerous and stuff, and we have to like fucking deal with them all the time to keep ourselves afloat here. I'm going to go ahead and just kill them dead, mass slow, and I'm going to fly to this bad boy, then terrorize these bitches, and hopefully, yeah, Medusas are no longer interesting. As you can tell, they are no longer interesting. We're gonna Dragon Strength, and we're gonna Vampiric Touch, and then boom. Yeah, they are still fighting for their lives and shit like that, but yeah, they are not long for this world, so it's not a big issue. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, man? Yeah, the only thing is you need to cast a lot of spells in every single battle. That's, you know, not the best that you have to cast all these spells. Warlord's Ring, not what I was looking for here. That's not a bad blade. That's not a bad blade, but we are not gonna really fight against undead creatures. But you know what? The option is nice. It's nice to have the option at the very least. We do have doubles of this, so yeah, I didn't need that. I didn't need that really. Okay. And I really want this because this gives us money. That's why we want this. That's a lot of orcs, but not really. Haste. And I'm thinking about restructuring my army here. You know, nightmares, they have been good. They have been. Oh, that's a nice chunk of cash there. I like it. So nightmares have been very nice servants of us up until this point. Well, they're still very good. Don't get me wrong. They are still amazing at what they do. But you know, life moves on. We move on. And it's time to probably refresh our army. Medusas are not really cutting it right now either. So I have like 400 fucking Medusas, and those 400 Medusas, they're just not it. They're just not it. You know, you compare them with the Hydras, and it's nowhere near the same amount of damage that you're getting out of the Hydras you're getting out of these guys. This one would be incredibly difficult, even though I would like this water wheel. I do have this guy, by the way, who could sneak past stuff if he was alive and if he had the sneaking past ability. Yeah, there are some things that we are lacking at the moment. I don't know what this gives, but I'm pretty sure it would help me a great deal if I did have it, so maybe it's worth it to go check it out. Okay. Not sure what's going on at the moment with all these dwellings. I have kinda... Oh, Band of Imps. So we've got something. Let's go clear it. Been a little bit... Ah, 1500? That's kinda lame. This is not refilled, not refilled, not refilled. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, so restructuring the army is going to happen. Pretty sure it's on the cards here. And I want to get this map over with because it's dragged on way too long already. And my plan is to, go back home for a round of refilling, getting troops, getting everything juicy that you would normally want, restructure the army, and then go in a big fucking circle around this middle island here and take what we can. I don't need to take this with my hero per se, so I don't take it with my hero. This one is experience, but I don't care about it. Well, this gives us money. But this is, oh, 3000 vampires. Well, isn't that something? Well, I kind of want to clear this because I want to get past here. I do want that gold mine, even though that could be taken from us pretty easily at that. Nice though. And I think I'm gonna cat reflex this guy. Terror, terror. Boom, boom. And, I can just Dragon Strength this guy. Doesn't really matter. Vampiric Touch. Okay, good night. And maybe Flight. What does that matter? I don't know, but... Okay. Yep, that was pretty good. So let's take this for the gold. And let's take this for the gold. Gold is very tight on this one. Tight asshole. With the gold. We've got tunnel, by the way, and I'm sure we cannot get through to this place. But we can, move around the perimeter. Like this is a tunnel as well. You can get to there, whatever. Let's go kill the vampires. Vampires are going to be tricky because you cannot actually siphon health from them. You cannot terrorize them either. So this one is, this one I have to take with extra caution, extra care. So let's go do that. I actually need to, I would need to mass low, but I would also need to. Yeah, let's just start with mass low. I have to do something at the very least. I need to. Well, we have Bind Flyer, which is amazing. But I want Dragon Strength here on the guy. And you're a tricky one. You're a tricky idiot, motherfucker. I don't want to redo this battle, man. Now what I want to do here is I want to bind fire everyone. I want to bind everyone. Everyone that I reasonably can bind. I will bind them. And, well, that's something that I can do this. Something. Now... I will do the cat reflex thing. That solves this issue. And I don't need to do anything now, okay? Well, let's bless. Whatever. Bless is actually huge on the hires. Okay, expert magic resistance is the only thing that you're going to get anything out of. And Grandmaster leadership would be nice, but yeah, I believe there are more, you know, these things, veterans guilds on the map. Also, another thing that I would normally forget, but I don't really want to forget. Oh, that would be nice to tempt some guys from this stack. Well, it's not gonna happen, but it would be nice. Another gold mine. I don't want the gold mine. It's all about the gold mine. It's all about the gold mine. I do need this as well. Well, let's not think too much about it. Let's just fucking go and deal with it. On the go. You know, I could mass slow and all that, but really, you just need to hit them where it hurts. I can also terror these guys. These guys I cannot really terror. They are magic resistant. They are fast as fuck, boy. Holy, you're fast, all right. You're fast. Now I have one more trick up my sleeve so that you don't rush me. Yep. Then I can bless and light. This should do the trick, I guess. I hope. I really hope this does the trick. Yep. Your vampiric touched. So, boom. And we could get this, but I don't care. Yeah, let's take this thingy. We need 2 more for something. Not sure what. But it must be good. And let's check these. Okay, few imps. Few imps. These are like the least important things to farm, these ones, but whatever, these are something you'd have. 3,000 golds. Sometimes you get something out of that. You get at least a good chunk of money out of that. Oh, we might be losing these fuckers. It's not the best. I'm not playing perfectly right now. Okay. I don't know. I've completely lost track of these thingies over here. Okay, few zombies. Wouldn't you? Look at that. Few minotaurs. Okay, so we've got things over here that do refill. I'm guessing then this refills as well. Yes, it did. What the hell? Okay. And no good scrolls. No good scrolls. I don't know what's with the scrolls. Sometimes you get godly scrolls and sometimes you just get trash. Like in the Tony campaign, the first map, he got a scroll of dragon strength from a single mage tower. It was crazy, but it does happen sometimes. It's not really balanced, as you can tell. You know, someone if you play multiplayer, for example, and you stumble upon something like that, on like week 2, because pretty much you can get mage towers on week 2, like I did. Fucking shit. Fuck. It's gonna fucking hurt. So there's a lot of devils, but okay, I'm not using devils anyway. I only have a single death down. If I was farming devils, then I would farm both of them. Okay, I need the... this shield is not that good. We are going to fight might guys in the end, so... I don't really care about those, to be honest. Now, what would happen if I Dragon Strengthened and I just Vampiric Touched? Would you guys... I guess you would. They are very rough. Very, very, very rough. Yeah, they do give a good one for our money here. Yep. You're also gonna get wrecked. Yep. Um, could this be the point where we start using these? We need 400,000 gold experience, 200,000 experience. I'm not sure. Cyclops. It's not a lot of Cyclops. Or is the number not fitting? Something? Something weird's going on? Not sure. This will hurt. I think this will hurt. I need to spread out formation here. Do something like this. Guess this is the best. Because they're going to hit the heroes. If they hit the heroes, then that's the best case scenario. Yeah, this is 3000. I was kind of expecting that. And this is kind of bad because if I forgetfulness them, I'm not gonna slow them. If I don't slow them, oh shit! I should have done something different. Okay, maybe it's not all that bad. Can I get a 3 fur with the horse boys? I can't really hit the horse boys. Well, I have to do this. I'm sorry, horses. You will be missed. I need to vampiric touch this guy. There's no going around it. Just need to. Okay, and I think it's fine now. Smash though. Less. Whatever. It doesn't matter now. I can catch reflex you or whatever that's worth. Okay. These guys, yeah. Yeah, this one was a roughie. A lot of horses dead. That's just how life works. Sometimes you get a lot of your horses killed. Legion of Phoenixes. Now, because I want to revive the guy, I could be taking this. But then that would be a huge strain on my economy. As always, taking towns is a bad idea. However, I have a different idea. I have a different thing in mind, and that different thing would be, again, a nice guy over here. A lot of walkers, not a lot of flyers, which is good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about it. Not right now, not this very moment. We need to collect money. Money, money. Oh, this I don't know. I don't know about it. I have better things, right? Well, this is better. This is definitely better. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now we gotta move on because it's month 8 already. It's a lot of months that have passed. And I don't think we are far away from the resolution of this map. It's only a matter of getting there, you know. I'm gonna be interested to see how the mapmaker made it possible to make us miss the Warden of Justice here on the final battle, because his addition would be kinda nice. It would be helpful to have him on board. Captain Dreadlord. Oh, Robe of the Guardian. But we have to exchange 1,000 pirates as well. Not sure how you do that. Not sure about it. Let's just mass though. They're gonna do their shit, I think. Move in a place where I cannot hit them. Well, they couldn't, so... Another nice patch of gold. And of course, taking these things is good and all, but neutral heroes running about can reflag them, so... Yeah, that's pretty bad, and I don't really need these libraries anymore. Straight up levels are just better. That's also very nice. I'm not getting much value out of these things either. I'm not getting much value out of anything from here. This I could be taking to get my hero back. It's the only thing I would get it for. But also, could be doing something very, very tricky. Maybe I could just do it right now. Would be nice to see if I could actually do it. Okay, almost all the oracles have been visited at this point. Yeah, we actually do have the slots for it, so I can do... Oh, and I can't do anything. I need a fort for it. I actually didn't get my cash supplies dwindled that much this time. Not sure what's going on. Sometimes it reduces to near zero, and sometimes it just keeps a very good value. Yeah. I don't know. I have lost. I've lost it. Where I could and where I could not farm the dwellings. Let's just roll the turn. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I have something in mind that will not blow your mind, absolutely not blow your mind, but it's gonna happen. It's something that is gonna happen. Endurance pathfinding. You have a lot of spells, by the way. Another tree of knowledge. There's a lot of trees of knowledge here. Now, I'm pretty sure if I cast Towngate from here, I'm going to end up on the right place. So let's do it. We get Warden of Justice back. It's good to have you back here, Mr. Warden of Justice. And you're not really useful. I've found that you're not really useful. Sorry, not sorry, but you're not. Well, I just bought a lot of fucking nightmares for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. And Warden of Asylum, Warden of Justice Boy just got governance of this town, which is weird that happened, but it did happen. I'm gonna towngate to over here, this place. Get my hydras from here. Don't get anything else from here. Didn't need to buy fucking nightmares. I had them here. Well, whatever. And I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use them, like in my army. Well, you don't need to count Warden of Justice in the army, but still, I think nightmares... Well, whatever. Maybe one stack of nightmares. Maybe they survive till the final battle. Maybe that happens. Hello there! Well, isn't that a welcome surprise? I just did find you here. They're gonna run, aren't they? They are just gonna run. Not gonna give two shits about what's going on here. Let's try and keep them here. They are not gonna run. Weird choice. Confuse this guy. Yep. I don't need to do anything. Yep. You're still not running, okay. So I guess they cannot run. Um, well, maybe you cannot run because I had the... Yeah, okay. I forgot about it. But they couldn't run. That's correct. That is correct. Now, could have Warden of Justice on me. And there is a very good reason why you would have Warden of Justice on you. Um, but then I could flag the stuff with him. And that could be something that I do with him. Now, the perfect thing for him... No, I think that would be dumb. I'm thinking if I just ditch him, ditch this guy, so that he can go and flag stuff, or I keep him and I go flag these mines because these mines are going to be amazing value. I'm going to have a good time buying creatures and stuff like that. So let's do that. Let's actually do that. You know, nightmare gameplay, I can still go and get stuff from the map. Okay, and even though I'm flagging these stuff, I'm still going to end up back over here, I think. I just block this entrance, town back, and then town back. Did I say that? Town gate back, I meant. You know, and I've been doing these 1 hour episodes. Um, yeah, someone even asked me why I'm doing 1 hour episodes because, you know, it's easier to keep up with daily uploads with 1 hour episodes. It's better that way. And maybe I'm going to make exceptions when I'm finishing the map actually, because I don't know if I'm close to it. I feel like I'm pretty close to it. Normally, you would feel pretty confident about yourself at this point. Not this time. With the 2 hero thing, final battle could be very tricky. Could be more tricky than I want. Really, could happen. Yeah, that's it. Anything refills? No. This did, okay. So did this. So, I'm gonna split these guys up. One of the stacks goes this way, the other stack goes that way. Well, mazes are not too interesting because, you know, you get gems, and gems are meh. There's very, very little value that you could take from the map at this point. Now that I'm thinking about it, you could go here and visit these places, big levels. I kind of did that fucky wucky there. I did wrong. Do I reload that? I think I do. So it did just reload, and the reason why I did... Yeah, I have to do this shit again. Yeah. Fucking... Let's skip the Minotaur maze shit. I don't care about Minotaur maze shit. So the reason why I did that is because I won the levels, and there are a bunch of levels still on the map, and that could help me greatly. Where are some levels to be had? Like, for example, I'm pretty sure there should be a Tree of Knowledge here somewhere. Shouldn't there be a Tree of Knowledge? just lying about here. Maybe it's here, behind the fog. Can't tell. Well, there is one. There are 3 levels here, and I can actually warp back through this one-way portal. Yeah, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go that way to actually make my progress. I hate reloading, by the way, but it's for the sake of efficiency. It's for, you know, having not so hard of a time. You know, I could waste turns. That's something I could be doing to get more troops. But I just don't like that. I flag these things here. Gold mines are good. Another gold mine over there. Would it be worth it to go back here for this? Then we end up here. I guess it does. Unless there's a tree of knowledge here. You know, I kind of remember having a tree of knowledge there. Now I don't know. Let's just go back this way, and pretty sure there's no tree of knowledge there, right? Right, boys? A lot of gold from these things. That's where you keep yourself afloat. These things. Okay. This refilled as well. We can get our guys. I don't know where the other thief boys are running about, because there is another stack of thief boys running about. You know, with the live town from here. Oh, they're here. Okay, so they're protecting their asshole. It's very nice of you to do that. Pretty sure there is no tree of knowledge here. Like, okay, I'm not even gonna check. Just gonna assume there is none, and I'm going to take it to heart, this assumption. Yeah, they are running about, these guys, doing their thing. I'm just exploring. You know, back when I was a kid, I liked this map, and this is where I ended up on the island, because I always played this faction. There was 2 playable factions on this map. Well, there were 6, but let's get this turnover, and I'm gonna talk about it while the bars are filling up. Amazingly importantly. Oh, these are several. So we've been late. Gonna lose or what? Okay. Yep. We've got this, we've got that, we've got everything. Oh, we've got this as well. Gonna get a Hydra. Go deal with that. Also, we're gonna caravan the guys. Maybe I should be doing that right now. I know. Maybe I'm not even gonna use these guys. Maybe that's gonna happen. Okay. I didn't talk about the thing, but I can talk about it now. So, um, when I was a kid, I also played this game, and I liked this map because this was the biggest map, and I like big maps. I like max player maps. Like I always played with 8-player maps on Heroes 3 as well. That was my thing, you know. And there are 6 players on this, 6 playable players here, and among the 6 on the original map, you start with oh shit. You start with forts on 2 of them. So these 2 starts with forts, and the other ones start with no fort. I don't know whose idea that was, but okay, surely that something something went wrong there. Balancing department. Otherwise, the regions are pretty much similar, I would say. They are not too far apart from each other. But that thing, that really made a huge difference because, you know, the fort, 20 wood, 20 ore, and the ability to straight up buy creatures or build creature dwellings. That's huge. 5,000 gold as well. You know, you really can get started, and without a fort, you can't get started. So I always played this part of the map. I'm not sure why, not this, but I just like this one for some reason. And I always ended up shipping over to here, and I kind of remember having this sign here and this part. That was it was very exploratory, like surprise how things. You know, when something's new and you explore it, it feels kind of nice, especially as a kid. Doesn't happen so much nowadays anymore. I could even take this for Warden, but who cares? Let's do this. Yeah, the level itself is not that important. It's the number going up here. It's what's important. Okay, Grandmaster Stealth. I like it. You take this. I don't care. Did you ever visit this? I think everyone did except for, yeah, this guy. Now let's take this. Yeah, this surely helps. No, this does not help because this is Order Ward. What does help then? I guess you can just do it on your own. You don't need any help, do you? This in itself is a good item. Well, let's see if you can deal with that. I think you could. Save just in case. 10 Black Dragons, that's a lot of Black Dragons though. I don't have heal or anything. Could be more that I could chew here. Hide your health. I forgot to hide your health myself. Vampire Touch. That could be good. So catch reflexes. Yeah, Vampire Touch. I think Vampire Touch is gonna clutch it for me. Yep. Yep, it's gonna clutch it. Good shit. Master Magic Resistance. Fairly nice. Now let's do the same with Melodia. Melodia should be in a better situation here with Life Magic. Life Magic is... a single hero with Life Magic is better than a single hero with anything else. Against Black Dragons especially. Because you buff yourself. You can, you know, Chaos Ward and stuff like that. Just no contest here. You can Slayer as well. You can Bloodlust as well. You can, of course, Dragon Strength. I don't think that's necessary. But let's just Giant Strength here. Gonna reapply Heavenly Shield and boom boom. Hit him with the stick. Stick to the face. Good stuff. They are very much tempting me with this. Should be taking it. Really should be taking it, especially as I'm planning to get some Order Boys into the crew. That will help. That will definitely help. Ah. Well, what use will Chaos Magic do? In all honesty, this one I can take with just the item. Let's take some health. Let's take first Melodia. You know, I have an item that gets me where I want to get to. I also had Summon Mantis. Well, whatever. Heavily shield gameplay. I can Slayer myself. I can blast myself. Bloodlust myself. They hit like a truck actually. We don't have a ton of defense. It's not necessary. You would need so much defense skill to have any impact. 93% magic resistance. I am still not confident that it's gonna be enough. So doing it this way. Slayer, where is it? Slayer. Bloodlust. And I'm gonna vampiric touch myself. I'm gonna touch myself. Okay. GG. If I were the dragon, I would lightning myself. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. And that's that, I think. We've got everything. That's a nice fucking item. I should go get that. Like, that's really a little bit out of my way there, but I should get that. I don't want to deal with this though. Captain Dreadlord. That's the guy I need to kill for entering here. This Robot Guardian thing. That's the guy I need to kill. Really, I would not like to mess with that. Fuck it. Do I not have enough movement for entering the fucking ship here? I don't. Seriously. Well, that may just give me some opportunity to get more Hydras. Because, you know, I can caravan them over to here. 7 days. 10 days? What the fuck? Why does that take so long? I guess there is someone in the way here. Maybe the Dragon Boys are standing right there. Could be. Okay. But I think with Grandmaster Seamanship, I will have the added benefit of not losing any movement points when entering the boat. So... yeah, some of my mines were captured, blah blah blah. I don't know where that was. Probably over here, somewhere. Or here. Yeah, where was that, actually? It was here. It was right here. Why is there a hero running about here? Strange. Whatever. I actually have a Siemens ship. Siemens hat, yeah. Siemens ship. Yeah. Yep, talking is not my strong suit. This army will squash Braveheart. I am sure about that, bro. Otherwise... Unless... Unless they won't. You just got morale. I don't like you having morale. Morale is bad. Bad for your health. Bad for your teeth. You know what? Just bless. Bless. God bless the Hydras. I should have blessed with this guy. Whatever. Vampiric Touch. I'm gonna buff these guys up a little more. Let's Dragon Strength, fuck it. Yep. And I'm gonna Forgetfulness this idiot. That should do the trick, I think. What the fuck was that? Am I retarded? I may be retarded. Okay, so let's do this again. The good news is, we didn't do anything. So, that was the first move of the turn here, and I can do it again. Now I don't need to do anything, so I can do a different thing. I can just fly these boys. And I can cat like these boys. Boom boom. Terror. Bless. Well, whatever, I don't need to do anything now. Okay, you're still alive, aren't you? Aren't you just alive? Isn't that a pity? Well, I need to forgetfulness you then. What can I do? Well, I can terror you. That works. Okay. Reasonable. And let's take this Medal of Honor. It's actually a huge item for Melodia. More morale is good. It's in fact better than anything else that you could get. Uh, Altar of Combat. Anyway, I'm going to get magic resistance upgraded here on the next level up, so I don't think I need anything. Melodia does not have magic resistance, so she's gonna need the magic resistance from the cloak. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm going to like leave this guy out to sea. Only reason I would take him if he had some nice items. Robot Guardian, Sword of the Gods, Adamantine Shield, something like that. Then I could take him. Then I would take him. But that's pretty bad. I don't want to I don't want to do anything with that. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. And I can go back here. Bagger Town. And I could go here. Rock Bottom. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've mentioned it once. I contemplated skipping this procedure so that you don't have to watch it, but I just didn't. I never did. That's 170 hiders. Kinda like it, kinda like it. I have a soft spot for hiders. You may already be familiar with that. I need to take this tree of knowledge here. Otherwise, it's just wasted. Why is it there in the first place? There's no tree of knowledge here. There's tree of knowledge. No tree of knowledge here. There's a tree of knowledge here somewhere. I am pretty sure. I clearly remember having a tree of knowledge here. Yep, there it is. So I'm gonna take it because I can. And is there a tree of knowledge here? I'm not sure about that one. There isn't. So in that specific case, I think we are good. We are good to go, and we will go Bagger Town. I'm gonna keep these guys here because maybe I'm going to use them for my next town gate. And I'm gonna hug the Warden of Justice for as long as I can because the guy is very useful for their pathfinding ability. I'm gonna hug him very, very tightly. Let's go. There is my Grandmaster Magic Resistance, and you know, who cares about you? You do whatever you want. At this point, it's only a matter of numbers. Like, these guys get bigger number, then better spell. That's that. I believe these guys have some items. I'm not gonna sweat that too much. Okay. Let's go. Maximize. Make it oversize. And I'm gonna take this as well. Take this down. Flag the peasant boys. I've been missing them. Really been missing them. I don't know what I could get from this town though. Well, I could get angels. Angels are utility, nice utility at that, because if I lose Melodia, no one's gonna resurrect Melodia. Melodia is the only one that can resurrect at in the first place. So it's kind of a nice thing to have someone that can resurrect. But you need numbers on the angels to really make use of that, because they can just get smooshed. You can get smooshed so easily. I'm not gonna use these guys, so just gonna get them inside the town. And okay, do I like um, collecting peasants? No, but man, they are giving me 1,000 gold each turn. I am very happy that I did collect peasants. Otherwise, you know, I would be much poorer at this point in the game. Not sure if Pathfinder does anything, but I'm just casting it for casting's sake. You know, that's. I'm tempted to go the auto combat route, but I'm not doing it because they're going to cast fucking you know what, the idiocy plague, and I'm gonna kill my own guys there. We're gonna crush it like a bug. I am sure. So the way you crush it like a bug is you forgetfulness this guy. Then you do what? I think I'm going to flight the Hydras. It's gonna happen. I should have. Fuck. I should have. I should have cast reflexed the Hydra. But I still can catch reflex the Hydra. Then I'm gonna displacement this bad boy. No more pew pew for you. Okay. Why did you not get hurt? Seems a little weird. We're gonna lose a few guys. That's okay. I don't need to do anything, right? Okay, Vampire touch this boy. If that's anything to come by. Oh no, he coming. Oh no. Yeah, we did lose one horse. Was that guy's name Thief Boss? Yes, Thief Boss, okay. Well, good for you, I guess. We got Divine Intervention and shit like that. Not too impactful, but okay, I kind of forgot about these things, so I can't get them now. By the way, I'm stacking these on the guy with Advanced Scouting. All the while I have Grandmaster Scouting on another guy, so maybe I should be stacking the things on him instead. That would be a wise idea here. Isn't it? Yeah, much better view range then. Much better. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, we are golden. We are golden, and I think we can now. What's the path of least resistance here to this? I'm guessing we enter the yellow portal. Guessing we do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we go through here. And I don't think this was opened by me. Not sure what the hell happened there. Okay. Okay, I skipped the enemy turns, and again, some mines were Okay, someone's running about here. And they slipped from under my nose here. I don't care too much, to be honest, but it's interesting at the very least. Now, um, one interesting thing that came to my mind here is fairy dragons are utility guys. They can be useful sometimes. They are casters, and they can cast stuff like Cloud of Confusion. Maybe, just maybe, the final battle would be better with these guys. Just because of Cloud of Confusion. I could make a case for it. It's not a given, but sure as hell is an idea. I could also stash a guy here, like I usually do. Okay, everyone, please don't stand in our way. It's not worth it. This we could clear for the money. Flight and cat. You've seen this battle before. I think. Don't even need cat. Okay. Sniper's crossbow. Dome of Nature. Well, I guess there is no nature spells that are disabled here. That's why you would get Dome of Nature. Let's go for... where is Flight? I can't find Flight. For the love of me. Cannot find it. Oh, you didn't kill one. Well, that's sad. That's pretty sad. Okay, a lot of money. That's gonna pay for this. Yep. Expert sorcery, whatever, whatever. Master chaos, whatever. Actually don't care. What I do care about is getting to the right place. So what I'm gonna do here is gonna let him spawn up. Up in this bit. And probably I'm going to leave it at that, I think. The episode. Gonna pull the trigger on this. Yeah, good stuff. And before I leave the episode, I've been talking about it a lot, and I'm finally doing it. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Actually, I'm going to do the same in this place, because you can't leave the episode like that. You need to do something. You need to do it. Actually, I just need 3, because this one is blocked by an obstacle as well. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, hey. Yeah, hey. Yeah, hey, bro. Yeah, hey. There's our new army. So we've got Titans and we've got Genies. Titans, I don't know if, they're there. They're Titans. Cool, I guess. But the main thing is the Genies, and I'm contemplating, getting 2 stacks of Genies instead of 1 stack of Genies, because they can cast Mass Slow, they can cast Mass Fervor. So, whole plethora of options there opening up. They can also control because they have Song of Peace, which these guys have, but better because they can turn other guys completely off and for 2 turns. So there is something, there is a case to be made here for Nightmares, but there's also a case to be made for Fairy Dragons, as I explained. We'll see. We'll see. That's what we are rolling with right this very moment. Okay, so that's where I leave it for now. Let's see if we can make things happen on the next episode. See you guys.